Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming and speaking to us. I think it's important that in this very divisive era that we're living in, that we have healthy conversations, and I think we've been pretty good at that so far. But I must be candid with you. I definitely disagree with both of you on a lot of things. But ultimately, I look at this presentation you have of brainwashing, and that really talks to truth and credibility. So I think when we think about voting and elections, I think it's important that we have a dialogue about 2020 and the results of it. I mean, President Trump has stated, as well as J.D. Vance, that they did win that election, and they're continuing to make that statement. And on top of that, there's this great sense of conflict, and I'm sure that's true for many independent-minded folks like myself, where Republicans are coming out and saying we don't support Donald Trump, and not just random Republicans, but Mike Pence, Bill Barr, Adam Kinzinger, many other Republicans that are a key part of what makes the Republican Party what it is today. So I just would love to have a dialogue with you about that.
Sure, I'll hand it off to Tulsi. As an independent-minded voter, though, I encourage you to simultaneously look at former Democrats running for the presidency that are joining Trump's campaign. And you would agree that's equally interesting, right?
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. And I must say, by the way, thank you for your service, Tulsi. It's been great, seeing all the work that you've been doing. And my grandfather was in the Air Force, so I appreciate, all that good work. But so I guess that's an important question, is what is it that makes you switch from the Democrats to the Republican, knowing that these, fake elector schemes had happened and the denial of the election? I mean, how do you reconcile the two?
Yeah. For me, always, even before I ran for Congress and all the way through to today, I've always been an independent-minded person. My interests have always been for the country and the Constitution and the people first, ahead of any partisan affiliation or politics, which is why during my 8 years in Congress, I was President Obama was in office for the first 4. President Trump was in office for the second 4.